Have you heard of Designer Baby? If you haven't, let's dive deep on how Designer Baby is created. Designer babies aren't babies wearing designer brands like Gucci or Prada. Designer babies are babies whose genetic makeup has been selected or altered through a process called genetic engineering trait selection. Designer baby is a baby genetically engineered in vitro for specially selected trait which can vary from low-weight disease risk, benign characteristics to gender selection. You may ask, how does this work? First, parents need to go through pre-implantation genetic diagnosis or PGD. PGD involves testing for specific genetic conditions prior to the implantation of an embryo in the uterine walls. This allows parents to identify what are the most desirable embryos for implantation. PGD is commonly used in medicine where parents carry genes that place their children at risk for serious diseases. However, PGD is also pointed to be the likely method for selecting trait. Another simple explanation is if a thalassemia carrier mom and dad marries and want to have a baby, they can use genetic trait selection engineering to ensure that the child born will not have or carry any of the thalassemia gene. But are designer babies legal? Well, the Council on Ethical and Judicial Affairs released a statement in 1994 in support of using genetic selection as a means to prevent or cure a specific disease. However, selection based on benign characteristics are not ethical. By creating designer babies with preferred traits, there will be social implications where only the wealthy will be able to afford the trait selection of their offspring, while those of lower socio-economic standing will not be able to afford the same options. As a result, economic divisions may grow into genetic divisions with social distinctions portraying enhanced individuals from unenhanced individuals. How will this impact our societal norms? First, the baby that does not go through genetic trait selection may develop negative self-image and inferiority complex when they grow up. The second one is the prevalence of this trait in certain ethnic populations could lead to prejudice and other societal problems. The third one is there will be a new emergence of new traits in response after enhancing one trait. For example, there are research where modifying genes in mice greatly improve learning and memory, but also causes increased sensitivity to pain. In my opinion, genetic trait selection should be used moderately solely for medical purposes. This is important to prevent offsprings from inheriting genetic diseases as a carrier or as a patient. It also saves costs as we do not have to do any more screening before marrying our partner. However, in my opinion, trait selection for our characteristics should not permanently be a routine to avoid any more conflicts in the future. As much as we all try not to judge a book by its cover, it is a norm for everyone to judge us first based on our appearance. Having our characteristics selected beforehand could cause others to be biased and not judge us the same.